Hello and welcome again to Jaded Law Channel. This remains that law-based channel where your legal needs are met, where your questions are answered, and of course, your issues are adequately resolved. Again, I remain your host, Mrs. Omonigo Ogbe. Today, I'll be talking about a very sensitive topic. I'll be talking about a topic that no one wants to think about and no one wants to talk about. All right. I think it's actually based on a misconception that the moment they begin to think about it or talk about it, they are invariably inviting death. And nothing can be further from the truth. Today I'll be talking about a will. W-I-L-L. What is a will? A will is simply a legal document containing the instructions, the desires, the wishes of a person called a testator as to how he wants his property, and by his property I mean his personal property and his real property, to be run, managed, distributed, or administered after his death. That's simply what a will is. All right, so I like to liken a will to that insurance cover on a car or on a vehicle. The fact that one has an insurance cover on one's vehicle does not mean one is inviting an accident. But in the event of an accident, the person is adequately covered. Well, depending on the kind of insurance cover or policy on that vehicle. Okay, so it is said that in life and in death, leave nothing to chance. In my years of practice, I have seen so much. I have seen situations where a deceased person, leaves no will, and at the end of the day, his loved ones end up being disinherited. The loved ones end up not having anything out of his estate, and the children are left to suffer, the wife left to suffer, while the properties are in the hands of people that in his lifetime he would never have ever given a pin to. So it's very important that we begin to think about this. Okay, now today I'll be talking about the 5 requirements of a valid will. What are these requirements? So number 1, the testator, and by the term testator, the person who's preparing the will or whose will is being prepared, okay, must not be underaged. He must not be a minor. He must not be under 18 years of age, except of course the person is involved in a high risk kind of job, like maybe he's a soldier, a mariner, a sea person, or crew of commercial airline. These are the people who are exempted from this particular requirement because of the nature of their jobs. Okay, the second point is that a will must be in writing, and this requirement will be fulfilled even where the will is handwritten. Okay, so to qualify or to pass this test of it being in writing, it can be either handwritten or typed. Okay, so that's the second requirement. The third requirement is that the testator must sign this will in the presence of 2 witnesses, and these 2 witnesses must be present at the same time. This is very important. The fourth requirement is that these 2 witnesses must also append their signature to that will in the presence of the testator. Okay, that's the fourth requirement. And the fifth requirement is that the testator must be of a sound mind. This is very vital because sometimes people can challenge a will. People who did not benefit from the will can challenge a will on the ground that the testator was not of a sound mind at the time the will was allegedly prepared. Okay, so what I advise my clients to do is to ensure that they get to the hospital and that they have a proper examination and the doctor gives them a medical report indicating that they are of a sound mind Okay, and with this report, we just keep the report and we proceed with the instructions, and then we proceed to prepare the will. So once this happens and you have those documents, even when the will is challenged, you're certain that with that document, the will would definitely not be set aside. All right, so these are the 5 basic requirements for a valid will. Next week, I will be talking about the benefits of preparing a will, and I'm sure by the time I'm done, you'll be convinced beyond reasonable doubt as to the reason why you should begin to think about it. Okay, ignorance of the law is no excuse. I would like you, if you haven't already done so, to subscribe to this channel. Get your loved ones, friends, and people who you know would benefit from this channel to subscribe to it. There is also a notification bell. I would like you to click on it so that every time we upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. Thank you so much for watching. I do not take this for granted. All right, I'll see you next week, and please keep safe and be good. God bless you.